Hi guys, my name is Victor Munoz, and today I really want to go in a little depth of what kind of systems I'm creating for 2025 because I've been creating goals, which is, it's good, but I need to make sure that I am creating systems which allow me to accomplish those goals. And I kind of wrote down a list of things that I wanted to do for this new year. So let me show you the one thing that I did to just kind of get the idea out. And I just created like a little chart where I had my name in the middle, and you can put anything. Um, and then I kind of broke down in things that were important to me and that I kind of want to do throughout the year. And then after I did that, actually, let me give you some examples of the ones that I did. One of my goal is to read 12 books by the end of this year, and I want to make $75,000 this year. I want to run 500 miles, take better care of my appearance. I have a tendency that I either care, to like dress up nice, these things, and other times I don't at all. Like I'm more like, I don't know, it's just faces, but I want to be more consistent with dressing up every day, and then just make the effort to like dress even nice for myself, not only when I'm gonna go out, because I would, like it's like you tend to dress nice when you're gonna go out, but it's like, what about you? And then something else, I want to text one person a week. I sometimes go MI because I get too overwhelmed with everything that's happening in my life. And I just, I have a hard time texting back because I think about it too much, and I have I have dyslexia, so sometimes typing it kind of becomes a little overwhelming because I'm like I can't even think of the word, or like it doesn't come out right, and then I have to like re-edit it. So I prefer to like call people or FaceTime them. But that's one. What's another one that I think it's important? I did say that I want to travel twice to 12 times this year, and we already traveled to Tennessee, which we just got back. We went to a skiing trip with our friends, and it was so nice. I met amazing people, and like honestly, it was like one of those experiences where like I was like, wow, I found people that were just like me. Like they're so sweet, so funny, so talented, and then so dedicated, as well as like just like they just had, like when you meet somebody and like their energy is just like it grabs you and you're like, wow, like I just want to be hugged by you. That's how I felt a lot of the time when I was with them talking. But moving on, I then broke it down. So I had the goal, and then I put a list of ways that I can accomplish them, or kind of just break it down, more, make it more manageable. So for my 500 miles for that I want to run this year, I put first run 10 miles per week. And then I said attend running clubs weekly. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go to Nike has a running club here in, I mean, it's all around the country, but the one in Atlanta, they meet on Ponce City Market, and then around 6:30 we all get there, and then we run either 3 to 6 miles. So I will be participating on that today. And then on Tuesday, Balance has a running club. Well, it's so this group is surrounded by amazing people. If you live in Atlanta, I would definitely recommend you to try it out. It was created by a group of friends that just wanted to like have a more balanced life while having a passion for running. So they get together, they run 3 times a week. They do Tuesdays, which they do a track. They do a track. Workout, and then on Saturday they do a long run, and then Sunday they do a short run, which is like paso lento. And then on the weekends they party together and just had a blast. And after each like run or like meeting that they have, they go out to eat, which is really, really nice. But I also want to train to run a marathon. I don't want to say that I want to run a marathon until I have trained 6 months in and then sign up for it, because last year I told myself I was gonna run a marathon, and I went through this whole cycle. I was like so excited. I signed up for it and everything, bought tickets to go there, went to Philly, but I a month or 3 weeks before the marathon I injured my knees. So it was really discouraging, because I was like, damn, like I should have trained better. I should have done, like it was just I went through the cycle. So I still went, support my friends there, and I saw Marquise and Emma and stuff. It was kind of cool because I was like, I had to see them do it. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And Marquise, actually one of my girlfriend's good friends, he got injured, and he still had like 6 miles left, and he was still running. He injured his I think it was his thigh, or sorry, his hamstring, and he still pushed through it. So I was like, wow, that's amazing, honestly, because it's like either way, like he was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I put one of my lists. It's like make a video about running weekly. And then of course I broke it down to like how many videos would that be? That would be 52 videos for a year. So it's just more of like seeing how manageable is it really, and how can I make it kind of how can I achieve it by numbers. So if, for example, if I do 52 videos, like it doesn't necessarily, like I don't need to like do one each week. That's would be ideal. But if I do 52, that's kind of what I really want. I'm sorry, what I really aim for, But I will definitely try to do it weekly. And then the following, 12 books a year, which is, one book a month. And then I said, read for 10 minutes daily, and then take notes of understanding. And then I made another one, which is like make a video about books. So like I will basically like read a book and then go on detail on my finding and like recommendations and stuff like that. So that way I kind of like feel more like, okay, like I'm sharing this knowledge with somebody else, and it's gonna be more fun. And then also I did write to summarize chapters, because I kind of want to get more, do more comprehensive, because I feel like I read a book and I'm like, it kind of flies through. Like sometimes I do like retain a lot of information, but other times I don't. And I'm like, I feel like I could be able to learn more and apply more of the stuff in my daily life and other people's, when I share with them. The other ones, let me see, because I did a few though. I did 12 podcasts this year, so I will have a new guest every month. Record the first week of the month, edit the second week of the month, post the third week of the month, and then the fourth week just try to find somebody. And then the topics that I will be talking about will be about mental health, human empowerment, personal growth, environment, a relationship, and politics a little bit. And my first guest is Mateo, which is my husband. I asked him and he was like, yeah, sure. So, but yeah, so as you can see, it's a little bit of like breaking it down. And then when my husband, I told him like about, what I wanted to do. And like, I like when we work together. So then we went and created a list together of things that we're going to do this year and how we can manage that by like month, weeks, and days. And then I kind of like broke it down here. This is like all the things that we want to do. And then I selected the ones that are going to be consistently being done throughout the month, and then broke it down for what they were, and then made it like look more doable. I haven't finished all of it because we actually did this when we were in Tennessee, and we were on a diner eating, and I kind of started writing, and then I had to go to the restaurant, and it took me a long way, and I just forgot. So, but I'm definitely gonna finish this today, because I think we already did the first thing, which is like walk the dogs at least once a day. And then we're trying to eat healthier. So Mateo made some chicken, and yesterday we went grocery shopping, which we did say here that we were gonna do it every Sunday. We're gonna go grocery shopping pre-meal if we can. So after he put the salad we got, and then we also made some. We baked some vegetables, and that was so much easier just to add it to the plate. So that's something that I'm kind of excited about. And also, we did talk about going to a the running club, one of them together, and then of course working out. So yeah, so I think this is something that you could try that might be more helpful and doable for you, because I know sometimes, like, you want to do so many things but it becomes overwhelming. He's back there. um and I wish for you to be able to complete all your goals, because it's like there's a lot of things like those tiny, like, I think about goals and, like, achieving all these things. They're just like creating a foundation for the life that you want. And I'm kind of, it's coming more kind of ground ingrained in me how important, like, being consistent and discipline is. And I think, like, doing this type of exercises will allow me to create that sense of like importance to it, because it's not just like, oh, like, I'm just doing this. Like, I'm consistently, choosing to do this, and I am working together and stuff like that. So again, I would recommend you to try that. And instead of doing creating habits, I would say, I mean, create instead of creating goals, I think you should create systems that will allow you to achieve those goals. So, but yeah, I hope you find this helpful. Happy New Year, and I hope that a lot of great things happen to you, and that you find you become more aware of how would I say, how grateful we should be just to be alive, because I know it's like, it's funny to say it, but like, there's people that died today, this morning, and yesterday, because accidents, suicide, like all these things, and like they didn't have, the privilege to be here one more day. And I think I've been thinking about that a lot. um and just seeing what happened, and just in the beginning of the year, like that, it's just a lot of bad things happening constantly. And sometimes, like, there's people in Louisiana, like, they didn't know that that was gonna be the last day, and that was just the beginning of a year. So it's like, again, like, I think just becoming more grateful, the fact that you are in this, flooring rock, and you're making it, this far. It's something to be grateful of, and to thank the universe, God, or just yourself for pushing through it, through this far. So I would say have hope. I think that is the most important thing. And just remind yourself that things are always going to be hard, but at the same time, like, great things come out of that. So just make sure that you're able to enjoy the fruits that you harvest. So, okay, well, bye. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you.